We ya general beba, we ya general beba. Master when you we ya general beba. Was a half master mamma come as an assembly. I national chairman dear what po one po what say Aquanias what reach more what do when you knew what you can you or no one Airbus national chairman. Patros answer me what to be.
Wait a second, now, Cano. Just now, Cano. My TV, but like I told you, part, you know, I am machinery, I do con, I know they will say strengthen of crowds. And to Mati, a blue crowd almost check and say, and then all other one is carrying on contest. What's it? One quite the empty on a
and I know how they are. Who call you a cohon? Who will be happy with them? What do you watch? National incoming national chairman. Chairman. But there's also near the Jones, no. Normally, near the Joe, near the Joe. I got a fast today. Easy. Now, my bone chain, my party, Mummy, quite say, wow, President flag bearer, no, yenya campaign. Now, one say Nipa Baby, woman at woman, tio, kasa, be analysis waha, a be waha, and only the idea baby. Now, about for say, Debbie, a bassa, Andrea, and could do brim pa. May contest in the na party no a cracks no I so wide and come it will say why former national organizer, former general secretary, former operations director of the party I would be to me and my party no 2 times and come to say
you me that me chair for you now the attorney say you see politics no you better have any be declare no that the next election about running me asase but about to any event a process until at any given point in time be what there was a way one unya time no why you be on to lose elections sometimes no mistakes or say we are wasting the other one, and now call it before I don't have more illusions, but do we didn't say we near the call we are near my David. The re-elections are immediately, no, National Council and say review committee for Juma or ye or mobile and home Yamanina now say a transit party no consent by consent. Then a course so then yeah man what you mean no I was say yeah DRC the reporter Michael Quay the committee in by no say in addition to operational challenges no the delegate system is one of the challenges and other issues are almost raised here and non party here say July yeah national delegate from July out to date there and by so on everything and no cry another problem. Now say the moment party be decided say yeah national annual delegate conference now Article 18 of the Constitution eka say obiara party be ba now to say yeah, the National Delegate Conference. 2 months before, 2 months after the announcement, you know, who find say, the proposal for amendment, if you want any amendment in our constitution, or the back. It is our process, you know, now, I know not so letter, no command general secretary. General secretary did last letter now. No, no, a month before the annual delegate conference, no asa decide because over conference also who they more discuss don't ever so that document near compile near asa the abre constituency for the region for external branches stakeholders of the party now you show more copy say in the conference now this year your my side say conform raise issues so be the proposal about a B a B a different a B operationally a B and all that now you just had discussion so far the hammer is about say that discussions no cost papa so that discussions as to yembiemu saying yenye the 20 and their objective the year 20 no yenye obia metwa bana discussion and to me see papa because there's no debate about it so let me tell you and no you because they can ya we say contest in any say anya discussions ni na ye constitution engine na so ye be kika ho nyina enkobe dia so let me tell you there no ye one missing link home commodity no and said uncle you. There can't be me did say a major issue no. It's about a kaya about a month ago. General Secretary issues statement this say we enjoy political activities this animal. And no yes issue no sana implementation no economy. Because your issues are statements. They are to conform as I be more yemi. It is okoma statement. Say yen say anami yen say. Not say yen to me. Yes sure say. You be this so. You be boom rana so no. You be bringing it to Buka. Hacking and also opening floodgate for almost everybody speaking. Now the kind of speaking I also say, it's about the needed reforms and yet the officer yes presidential candidate no the officer you with the officer you with the officer you and then say on the in the face of that you know this year no why the cost and shame why
the general secretary of the party the chief scribe of the party me I issued that caveat through National Council. Say, ye me a quine, wow, baby, I have a sanction. Now, because Bim's argument say, now no be to say, a year record, a compra a year of Asantimampono. What was she a ye delegates were. And I didn't say there be, oh, and you saw quite a year now, of course, there was now quite a year, and I share delegates. And I want to know what church in some much one more come. Now where's what Pia Baba can send some church and where's it you know
first of all the statement was not issued through National Council.
Okay.
National Council acquire and issues our statement.
Okay.
That statement also to define ye because also Jane will say, hey, okay, statement now with the Abano. So because you know she'll be on anything come on. A flauto statement now say and flauto. So Obi, as we speak now, your former first vice chairman, the ba ewu men na the 1 week. You be what test you home me fa ho. If me fa ho na party for ho a. Na ebi omu hia me. Non person omo na me bon koma. Between you omo bon koma na me timi omo bon. Does that flout the rules and regulations? That no me call your friend is saying a year war central region could in a year. No high as a chairman for this young person when they come on. No high secretaries no quite there. But when you are in come on because now say the quite year it will be before. So the rules and regulations say bar. Or say the rules and regulations, but you bet you made this one. The many of them command does that flout the rules and regulations or not? No, there is no major issue. I would say yes, because of the rubber na enye clear. And until the young this one, I'm proud to buy no not of us well so any day.
In all this, Nesenka, why not it me su caveat be and now what the sign a be bar directed be back.
The jury said, you see, there Amma CCI and as she said, there's no leadership. Because if you consider your mum, the can't mention or say, wait there, and all that. Whatever.
There is that kind of leadership lacuna be.
Because for instance, for me, Manyaka and no you know. A meeting now Kennedy for Kosia. You see what we must understand, first of all, again Rumra the rules and regulations Papa be apart for campaigning in Yama. Maybe you may be jumping the gun. But you see, it's in summer Kennedy car or honor, and summer you can't die in our party. But to know, you can't casano. Now, any media or your party meeting and your party for you record you. They are the book. What did he say? O call ya, we see our way. And now we shall party for Umunyakwe, or Makoto Bifina, on your Mokasa. No, be a record, and on your these uncle, and can respond to see any name on Cabete. In this party, J. Spencer, none in Niane, President Kufoye.
And
President Kufo. When President Kufo contested in 1996, Otamini contested 1998.
Hey, now 1996, Nana Wokan, William Adebiana, who's a brown no Casano, who's a South House, what it languages be. Now, what you say, Macontano, but a Brenois, as a JH Ebano, and ye.
Do 98, you know, the kind.
There we
say the Odebanchi that are called Odebanchi called a Jomna Yanta. What's up, Banchina and Kobe on the next side? That is about that year. Any of the top.
Meanwhile, Nakuntan one in a priest in
reference to J. Kufo. In reference to J. Kufo. But see, this response is coming because of the Baumia Church also exercise. Maybe Baumia Church with the exception of Dubois, you know, all other presidential candidates, you know, Omunya chance and former winning. It's my whole back one. I'll say, Mammy could be and I remember, yeah, no. And no, Kennedy, Ulupo. No, so air punch. So, but you see, one thing we must also understand. I'm saying all these things for party people to let their minds rest. The answer then see. The Yaki, Yabaki Baby. Before air contest a Dubois in 1996. Let Dubois message and say there's a need for consistency. On our within a short time. Around August, you know, yeah, to about November 2nd. August, November, party, yes, in June, July, already. August, year presidential, yes, to about November. Within just 3 months, you know, competing with somebody, what's not 11 years class. One market, 5 years, go for a year, near ma. I decided to say, yeah, called democracy. Only your name no for 11 years. 1 to 2 months, yeah, you. Conform we are qualified to vote, you know. No more didn't register them. Because the last time I heard registration, yeah, 1988 for the district assembly elections. If you were 1988, after that, 2018, yeah, we didn't register also. 88, 89, 90, 91, 90, 92, yeah, but yeah, new register. bank of front to me and register. Now within 3 months, what's when you're 30% plus? The argument they say, then go in your time, go be win. Debbie, go for the time on your and within 3 months, I'll take out with the weedy. If you buy can no change, you know. Now, go for say, there must be change. There must be change.
It's a shot saying that.
There must be change. And I did change here Dubai and the mark for. Kufuor so 98, you know, after 296, you know, was a great alliance since I never to the sense that the vice president of the ruling government, they had the running mate of Kufuor in the person of Vice President Aka. So that arrangement now because a preparation towards 1996, you know, answer that and papa. So because we are looking for this alliance in 1994-95. Take that your national conference. Echo can say by December of 1995, no, the alliance now will go solo. And it is you for. As almost
General, sound na Kufuor said there should be change and now you ready why you say you're retaining a dear na a tongue of 5 dream. Sabrin one the man Kufuor.
A Kufuor working behind the scenes. Omana omunina fanyi now, but they call home Makuma. Kufuor one excellent ability as a politician. He can be brilliant. Or face recognition. Who were crashing 5 years ago, who was trouble with him. So it came down, went to people, and no money enough for no more do wine. People both in the break.
Shasa Wokasa in one Casa Unia Chaman Coca. Yeah, what a no copia. What did you actually? No,
I don't think was or call the post that I'm.
Yeah, no, not in Nico.
Now, okay, I want to say,
there be many in the Nini, maybe what candidate you. I gonna be
it is looking as if say or call the post. And I
was in the Nini, our Ashtown.
Mate. And you know,
was it JB the historian?
In Kofobe Briana on Omuni, dear Kufafano. He managed to win a lot of them in his vote.
Wow. And
or to be arguments and not winning. When you say yeah call 2000, yeah call 98, yeah call
yeah.
In some of Kafa Eduboy who are annunciating yen no. Sana na nado danko Akufo-Addo be Kafa no say hey who say nipa no wa nya de. Who say we ono say we nya time. Instead of waiting to perform no. Also about Beyonce way in your time. Yes, I'm out of you. You see, Kufuor say no change. Akufo-Addo say there must be change. It's the power or can no change. They do baby, or say there must be change. And see, Baumia or any debater, or like I said, there must not be change. There must be consistency. Said the Yama Akufo-Addo and Kufuor no, I be winning. Son of Becca. Because the Kennedy's birthday to say there must not be change. That young to officer. There must be change. There must be change. So yes, it is answer me. Yeah, and this is my one cry. And the dynamic of politics. There's no way. You say Kennedy is just a contesting Baumia. And obviously Baumia arguments. I'm playing arguments and then I'm playing not now. You go raise the counter argument. I just want people to understand this. There can't be if you could for a winning, you know, with all there must be change, no change, you know, and no change, you winning here. When is the 96? No change, and winning. 98, no change win here with the same person. And he did win here. He did win in the bar 2004. I know they're retaining Kufuor as a presidential candidate. And the best thing called 2008. 2008, well, only they call here. If I don't do all year, you call elections. Nah. And I do lead here. I don't lead here, win here. He almost won the elections. And you call second round, third round, and you'll lose here. Make a way move as you say. The fact that Nanado is almost winning here, and on say, you say, uncle for free. You contested Nanado in 2012. And look at 2010. A lot of people, including Alan Chamantin, who was the main person. But in 2010 elections, no. Nanado won massively. Second, super delegates, yeah, two main one. We got less than 90, almost 90%. Another one.
Annie.
And they called 2012 elections. 2012 elections, more money in the AC in any way. And Gabaya will say, because of the AC here, and the Nanado kind in the 2014, no, all call the post, one call on the post. One call on the post. In the super delegate conference. SIA main general elections. Answer all winning. It will be anywhere or some God-given right to be the flag bearer of our party. At any given point in time, we are fighting for it. The work that I know, Ebeka says, Mama me sanko bion because me sanko bion ebeboa. The uncle here no beka say yen ni fi ho. And no better argument ebeboa the issue about yen ni fi ho. So, it is maintain say what say we je agin kakra ne say enko ba ne say atembidie ebedem.
Okay.
Atembidie ambe ma. We must be ready say we are going to see and listen to these arguments back and forth. And it's strange in my end.
But I'll be able to say, and you're too early. Says I will be
too early because clear rules in the hall will be flout to even rules in the hall. And Kakane or Hona. Nobody takes action. It is anybody to honor Biakoka or baby the China. Obviously, no opportunity. I responded, and I'm a boy.
Annie.
Because no cocoa, baby, no, Obi Annie. It's a man to my transit. Mr. Bay responded. So, Mr. Bay responded. Yeah, me, and I'm praying, say, as part of the rules and regulations now. And then the one thing and another down Kwakufado years from 2014, 2015. Aguaya, Mr. Sawyer, near my baby, Nanado Cassito, both in party and government meetings, or no on bad meeting, move and allow so beyond crying phone meeting. I said, yeah. From 2014, meetings are National Steering Committee, National Executive Committee meeting, National Council, cabinet meetings, but did you be our phones?
Are there any idea or be very called?
Yeah, folks, they had discussions. Yeah, the reported speech, the reported speech. So, as part of rules and regulations, we must insist. Because you see, Kwame, politics, it's about interest. If you imagine, tell me, me a Muslim. Now, I could see Muslims be or Kukwemo or Mokasa. So I can't tell you, what's some of the enemy?
Yes.
With the president, I just as well as the president. Now, we crown, Ghana crown Muslim being the president, see with them, with their moon, Kotu, Bumu, and for Kotu, number 2 mine. That's how I am making. e wo kukuamu na many omo pet amba outside e good obi ko report another matter they imagine say you record nkomo a many omo di near the best mo radio to the internet o sha dey na be they create a lot of confusion. The politics, no, a religion, a tribe, a region, a association, and all that. The also a managing near my person will be a major issue. Because yes, sir, Kennedy goes here, Mampon for no Mudin Comoy. The honor no Mudium called will be a record on the half founders for my age. And Casemiro. Nka kone bad train we an argument after a historian from 92 they see men away you say wait how many years na me who say and a argument this election 2024 so yeah candidate they late on November 2023 and no can who be na you lose here na NDC for any your candidate in June as a then it's a year in June no na ye be in November no 4-5 clear months anything you lose here. Look at the year 2012. Ye nanado 7th August 2010. 2010 oh. And now at a month July 2012. And Sayekoyi John Mama 29th August 2012. The year Kufuado 12 clear months. 2 years, 24 calendar months. 2 years. You be 2010. Yes, you can talk about the dynamics. Say, oh, yes, I know now. Na mood no country ni mood na ye ye ne nyema ye use ye ya ti for the almost propaganda de omo ye ya sa tamaso heavy hand wa ko tenen o tin yakupon sa ni faso
no se ni watch na iji se
wa ko ti Jesus e bi Jesus te nka ye fa tamaso ko heavy kwata yakupon be nkum so e o ko tnan ni faso. It's me I say from July or December. It was so impossible for you to criticize the ending. Ni peti nyankupo ni faso. Kokwa ni the woman na yes ejibana. Yeah,
na unu de mwanwa. Obi a all heaven a obo watch your space.
You see the basic Yakubu ni faso. We don't go criticize it because of camp John Mama so because Atamas are we now can say. For that elections, I remember that day. Now you see that are not Western region, no, and then Western of Nebo, the whole Western region. Now you Nam Azim Hobaby, and then another. That is on the July date there.
July something, yeah.
Yeah, that very day. Now you see how everything I call Freddie Blake Room. But you know, na president and other than Frey cast maybe. If you party a friend, maybe I will be especially he made up a sort of James and I say, na party say I see ya. Na do bunenia na isi. Bunenia de ya say atano say. Ye campaign ye yo ye de ni nara. Now say suspending ni na. Ye movement to my day cocking na ba form. And ye did lose election with all the challenges we had and all that. I think that we must be a bit more tolerant with our politics. Now, you're regulating the year. Maybe leadership in this matter. Because you to me allow individual be a better loophole. They're piano and uncle if they are there's competition. So never tell no. The referee no woman no the leadership of the party no. That was a set clear rules are punishment. Yes, I say rules not punishment. In so now go for flashy rules no, without any sanction. Obi other flash. Even though time in do and yet discussion I also yes the discussion we must engage ourselves as a party now is to look at the reorganization process. I hear and the quite fast one. The better party no patience I had been now and no number one now election now whoever becomes whatever no we can go into election 2028 and win and win it here. But this one and idea we cannot avoid it. If there are no rules there, it will create problems.
Now, Mami Bro, going to 2028 elections, you know, type of candidate and a kind of candidate be na munya.
You see, Obi Mouse answer yeah, not only what politics is about. Maybe who ko bobo new opponent ko bobo. And you won kwa training now you. Uya won training na. We posting team no. Players are more de bano. And who now so share now they are players. And then determine whether we able 2 top and 1 top and 3 top and we able the first na Italy for Ibobi and other boy German machine. So into big drahaka say election aye kwe think I am fa we nkwa means it no ni assemble. Time so ewo mu kakra. So let me tell you. Depending on what the NDC is doing now shen go for more omo isi omo no NDC foi ase dun ketia ne ile zebra na asa omo prepare on kaka omo vice yenim de beba the school of thought say o se kra o betu resign na ile zebra ko vice how does that play out? You understand? What is important is for us to strengthen our machine at the core war. Strengthen a machine at the core war now, depending on how it's placed out there in the corner, particularly in our parliamentary arrangement. It's important there. You ever share your opponents and so the game or play. So, look at what kind of candidate do we need there? Begging for anybody to suggest.
I see. Now, what's analysis beer? Binum so ye oh, Moody 2024, Moody Baumia Koi, now modern Koi, no, now Mujina, and near my bear planks, bear me and Saint Bakon. Yes, sir, oh, the Zongo community, no, be I will fall for a Muslim. First time, so my president. Afei the 5 northern regions no they will fall now more ato the ama afei na or general appeal no me ade it is o tie bi so omo ye argument so almost argument say we no nyina amem so this time around retaining maybe owura Baumia no the same story and na obekwa akọ na me bi say the type of even na mo person what do you
argument me be ma na just say me da jaji so on the na ma be tiri me me ya Baumia na tiri mo akwa fa so and the crontia ebia vote aye te ho no yensa anka so me ye Kennedy ana sisi Abraham ho educhum ho all the other candidates now.
Yes, Patrick Buama Kreba.
Why?
Patrick Buama.
Oh, okay. It's good to say young man. Bad, you know. So, Mr. Mababek, Gentia, Sa, no, Anthony Amber. I'm not prepared to do that work now. What is important is that the real analysis and the party itself should take it up. It is not presidential candidates, you know, and any of them, they will also determine how thinking should be. because each and every candidate will have one reason or the other. The party, any interest in who becomes our candidate, should be the one to do the real analysis and look at what went wrong, what went right, what needs to be done. So now almost almost a year. The candidate because party soon to me because the X and how I echo. It's almost argument now whoever emerges, because whoever emerges, everyone advantages, everyone disadvantages. Whoever you can't declare by now, be having advantages and disadvantages. Now I say the disadvantages. The thing I bet to me after I know here. The thing I know the advantages, the advantages, how does the advantage of the candidate merges with the plan of the party? So, answer to me a prosecution elections. If they are not already a guy, that honorable candidate, but the party, the real analysis, should be done by the party. Now, we actually say, what is the way forward? And for why are the reasons in here? The 2 year and after year. There's a lot of work to be done, I tell you.
General Maminja, na senior Panson Famao.
Meso me damasi. Mestre, we are Kuma Embra from. This major issue, we are ba. We to money, we can't wait. And your major issue, yeah. Think I didn't make time. Think about the cannot say with the exception of or other candidates. You can not catch up in the end. Because this time, so near Master, can't send what could come away and be out of quarter. We are hoping here to ever count Kukumono, young bomber didn't protect your honey and count Kukum. We are better to be asking. We are the here, to be our analysis. We are extremely careful about the air cow, be our better. Now, for unnecessary distraction. Because distraction now, and one man discussion and or see in terms of our reorganization efforts. I think that's important that we take that.
Mamena was saying,
Mr. Madam,
yes, I say, John Boadu, a former general secretary of the New Party Party, and you're not now.